See you there. Welcome to today's safety discussion, which is all about salt, sand, and your evacuation plan. Especially in New England or upstate New York, which is basically Canada, we're going to see a lot more weather. And even though in the fall we discussed having a safety plan to get out of your house, there's some really key things to keep in mind. Let's go take a look. Let's talk about salt and sand. First off, you'll notice when it snows, you have your driveway that gets covered. If you have pets or children at home, you want to take a look at what type of salt, chemicals are in it when you're using it. Often we especially think of dogs and their paws when they get exposed to it, and then that salt can really create a chemical burn for them. For children, especially my kids, they'll come in, they'll be wearing their boots or shoes, they'll bring those in the house, and inevitably, they'll probably pick their nose later and get that salt inside them. So it's really important when you go to do salt selection, you look at the type of chemical you're using to make sure it's especially safe around kids and dogs. Whether you're at work or you're at home, it's important to also have sand product on hand. If you're going into the office and you notice this isn't a slippery area or ground or icy patch, sand has often helped to give you traction as you're walking. And if you're at work and you notice that something hasn't been sanded, let the company know. That way they can help out, because if you slipped, somebody else is absolutely going to slip as well. Keep that in mind. What you're seeing here is my family's fire safety evacuation location if there was an incident inside the house. Shame on me, because you'll notice it is completely covered in snow. If this happens to you, you want to make sure the area is clean, accessible, and easy to get to in case of an evacuation. Back in October, there weren't many snowy places around, so we probably weren't dealing with the thought of having to deal with the clearance of snow. Keep that in mind when you're trying to get to your location. Making sure I have proper access to get out of the house is extremely important. You'll notice that I've cleared ways around the house, one of the things I have done correctly in this video. Think about all your evacuation routes. It's important that you make sure once snow happens, you've cleared the way. I have done a terrible job. The problem is, if there's a fire in the house and I were to come out this way, I will fall and hurt myself severely, which is probably going to happen because I'm old. So, after this video, I'll make sure to clear any exit ways from the house so that there is easy access to escape in the event of an emergency. Well, there you have it, everybody. Whether you're at home or you're at work, it's important to keep those three things in mind: salt, sand, and your safety evacuation plan. Make sure you're taken care of, especially when that nasty weather comes by. Keep those animals and kids safe, and we'll see you next time.